What's good, everybody? It's me, friendly neighborhood nerd, the Babo, and we are back. Yeah, we kind of took a week off because there was a lot of stuff going on that week, like sleep and
Fapping.
stuff like that. Yeah, fapping, of course.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, of course, we are back, and my boy down there that you heard him, he's looking super califragalicious, espialidocious. Your boy DJ Horace. Say what up to the people.
what's going on, people? Back again for another week of updates.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yes. Oh yes.
All you.
I don't get a special little
I'm,
phrase from me.
I'm, I'm about to get you now. God. And I'm rich with the most. God, she just celebrated a birthday. That was another real reason why we took a week off. Our lovely Miss Doomsday, Janaea. Tell them what's up, babe.
Hey, hoes, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Let me give you a little clappy clap for your birthday.
I didn't
Thank
even know
you.
they had that.
Yeah, we found the effect.
Upgrade.
Get ready for stupidity.
Alright, so yeah, we're back again. You guys know, yeah, we had, like I said, with the week off, we have to talk about what happened the week before, and we have to talk about what happened this week. So, where would we want to start, or where would we want to kick it off? Honestly, there's been so much crap that went down that there's so much to name. We always try to keep you guys, we always talk about or end up going over, like, the actual, like, Marvel and DC kind of movie beef and
Cover
feud.
the comics first. That's how we always usually do it. We usually cover the comics first, and then we'll move on.
Okay. So,
Well, I can do this part then. Well, this week, a big event was having pretty much a lot of the new Avengers Now, Marvel Now stuff
yes,
kicked off. And the
yes.
first thing I grabbed when I went to the comic shop Wednesday, bam!
Ooh,
Oof.
New Captain America dropped. New Avengers
damn.
dropped. Carnage #1 for the Axis storyline. Spider-Man #7.
Mhm.
She-Hulk, and of course Thor #2. And this was the last one at the shop because I
Oh,
was
you
there a little
lucky.
early.
Oh, you
No,
lucky.
but sadly they didn't have a lot of the variants. That's another thing. There's a little bit of controversy with the Captain America variant. Is
Okay.
because they had those two rappers, the ones who did No Flex Zone,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are in the variant cover.
Yeah, I
Now,
saw that. I
now
thought it
the
was
thing
fake at
is,
first.
some people did think it was fake, so you found out it actually is an official thing.
No flex
But
zone.
the
No
only thing that's
flex
bugging me
zone.
is there's some people who clearly don't get it. They're running around trying to say it's racist, but it was made by a black artist.
It was.
It's almost like the it's almost like when the whole Spider Woman controversy happened with the
Mhm.
booty cover.
Mhm.
That was a legit issue because it was done by an erotic artist and it just looked horrible. So they
Well,
no. So they scrapped it, which was a legit reason. But this, people are screaming racist, and there's nothing racist about it at all because they
yeah.
even said it's catering to this generation of youth, especially those who may not be reading comics at all. So this is
Yeah.
a way to get them through the door. And No Flex Zone is a popular song. Then people
Sadly,
were
it
trying to,
is.
yeah, and then some people were trying to say he was standing in a desolate wasteland. If you look at it, all
It
there
was in the
was
middle.
it was in the middle of Harlem, New
Yeah,
York,
that was
and there
it.
was there was no desolence. There was just some litter, which you're gonna see in a major city. You're gonna see trash.
Yeah.
They making it like there were rats fucking in the corner by a fire hydrant.
The coloring.
Oh, Jesus.
I blame the coloring. It's like
Yeah.
orange, grayish. It's dull. It
Mhm.
doesn't really
Yeah,
represent
they
Harlem's
they
color.
did it. They did it like that on purpose to show all the crime and pretty much
Mhm.
horrible crap that's happened in the world. And this is your beacon of light, which is why the first thing you notice
Oh.
is him. That was the whole point. And they wanted to emulate that. This is a young black man from Harlem, New York. If they made him look all, he's not trying to be Steve.
No,
Because
he's not at all.
let's be real, Steve would not be able to get away with that cover because
Put Steve Rogers in the middle of
yeah,
Harlem with two little black boys.
because let's
I'm
be
like, No black zone.
whitest of white superheroes. He seems like
But yeah, he's up there with Soups.
he still says who let the dogs out.
I get that reference.
I get that reference. I knew that was coming.
Exactly. He
I
seems
knew that
like
was
he still does the cabbage patch at a club. So that's why they had to separate the two. He doesn't want to be
Mm-hmm.
Steve. He will never be Steve.
He's
He
don't
wants
want to
him
be
to be
Steve
the
right now,
cap.
honestly.
I don't want to be Steve now. I One part of me, I wish they made a Captain America issue of him as an old man. I know they did it with him and
Yeah, they
Deadpool,
did. Yeah,
but
yeah, they did.
I want one of just him dealing with old age, like him shopping for Depends or
Really?
making it to the
Really?
early bird
This is
special
what
at
you want to
Golden
do?
Corral. I want him to be arguing at waiters at Golden Corral because his steak is too hard. I
Oh
want
Lord,
that.
stop it, stop it. We already took Bruce Wayne's money. What else do you want? What
I
else do you want?
want old Captain America.
All
I
right,
want him
so
at bingo night.
no, so in other news as well, back onto kind of the Marvel movie and DC movie type things. No, we're gonna go to the DC movies or whatever. We're gonna jump back into Marvel for a quick second because if you remember last episode, we said we were gonna talk about DC. We never did. My bad. That's how Marvel kind of had it at that week.
Yeah.
But yeah, but DC is dropping more hints about the Suicide Squad and more announcements as well because with this they approached Jared Leto to actually be the Joker. Yeah, that's kind of big because everyone's always wondering who's gonna kind of fill those shoes of Heath Ledger, and those are some huge ass shoes to fill, honestly.
Pretty much.
Even Jack Nicholson gave him mad props on his portrayal of the Joker on the Dark Knight. What was that? The Dark Knight? No, that wasn't Rises. Yeah, just the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Dark Knight.
Yeah, so now they've also dropped the other half of the couple. Miss Margaret Robbie says she will be doing Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad. Now, if you guys don't remember or didn't know, DC did drop their entire list of movies from the years 2015 to 2020. And within that list was a Suicide Squad movie.
Yep.
And you probably don't know who the Suicide Squad is, but like whatever it is like that. Honestly, Suicide Squad is like the Guardians of the Galaxy for DC, but it's a twist. If you ever see Justice League Unlimited, because this is like the most like known part that she's at, is Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller works for Argus, and she works for the government, and basically she blackmails the shit out of villains. It just makes them do superhero work. That's it. Like either you do this or die. Try to run, you die. You just die. Anything you don't do that's not under my command, you die.
Yeah, hence why it's called Suicide Squad. And not just that, either two things are gonna happen. Either you're gonna get killed by Amanda, or you're gonna get killed doing the mission, which is why all of them are suicide missions.
Yeah,
all of them are damned if you do, damned if you don't missions.
Yep. And as I said, the most iconic characters are like Deadshot, Vixen, Harley Quinn. They've been, like Black Manta's been on the Suicide Squad. Like there's been so many people who've gotten under the capture of Argus that have gone on the Suicide Squad. So for them to announce that movie is pretty huge, and it shows that DC gets it. You made that jump when they introduced the Suicide Squad on Arrow. They were like, "Oh snap!" and they teased us with Harley Quinn on Arrow, and yeah, I was pissed, but I loved it. She said like 3 or 4 words, but never came out of her cell. And now we know that they're actually going to be doing a Suicide Squad with her in it, and that was the major thing. People were like, "Oh, are they going to do Harley Quinn? Or are they not going to do Harley Quinn?" There's been like 5 to 6 different Suicide Squad teams. So we'll figure out who's going to be on the team more and more as they announce. But the first big announcement is Harley Quinn for the Suicide Squad. And Jared Leto has been approached as the Joker, so we may see a Harley Quinn origin story, basically.
Hopefully, because everyone kind of knows the story. One thing people forget, she did not come into the comics till later on. She was originally created for the Batman animated series. And because her story was so popular, good, and she became such a memorable character, they put her in. And honestly, I couldn't see the Joker origin or Batman's storyline not having her, because she fits so well into the dynamic that she was made for this. So to find that they did find somebody to do Harley
It's crazy enough.
is awesome. Yeah, who's crazy enough is
Yeah,
awesome. But I would
yeah.
love to
So
see Jarrett do the Joker. But of
I
course, it's
too.
not guaranteed. It's almost like how they're still
yeah,
juggling. They were still juggling on who's going to be Doctor Strange. Everyone was thinking it
yeah,
was going to be Joaquin
Cumberbatch.
Phoenix, and now it's Sherlock.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, it's going to be Cumberbatch. Hopefully, it's going to be Cumberbatch because they still said, "Oh, he's not confirmed. If we would have confirmed him, you would have seen an announcement."
It's obvious
You know
he's
how Marvel is.
confirmed.
Yeah, he's confirmed,
Yeah,
guys.
it's kind of hard to be secretive now when you pretty much just literally flashed your dick for all to see when showing the entire lineup of Phase 3.
Yeah, I'm saying the
Come
same
on.
thing. Isn't like Doctor Strange being released in 2016, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
need
I think so.
production right
yeah,
now.
but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Like I said, because DC just didn't release DC just released everything just to try to combat with just Phase 3. I'm gonna go over like the list of what they're doing, just because I didn't cover it last time. You have Batman, Superman, you have Suicide Squad. You're gonna have another Superman movie. You're gonna have a Wonder Woman movie. You're gonna have an
Green
Aquaman movie.
Lantern.
Yeah, well, I'm putting it in order. I'm putting it in order right now.
Oh,
Yeah. You're gonna have an Aquaman movie. You're gonna have a Flash movie. You're gonna have a Cyborg movie. No, you're gonna have Justice League. Justice League is before the Flash and Aquaman movie. Sorry about that. Justice League Part 1 is before Flash and Aquaman. And then those two. And then you're going to have a Cyborg movie. And no, then you're going to have Justice League Part 2 about these craps. Because Justice League, you're going to have everyone to, yeah. But no, you have Justice League Part 2. And then at 2020, you're going to have a Cyborg solo movie, which is kind of awesome because he learned about the solo movie as soon as they announced it to everybody else. So we're going to have to see how the Cyborg solo movie is going to go. And then all the way, the last movie, Green Lantern. Here's
one
my theory
part of
on
me,
this.
I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna sound like a dick, but at the same time, let's be honest. A good chunk of this lineup, we know for a fact some of these are gonna get canceled. I will
No,
not
no,
be
no, no,
shocked.
no.
Let's be real. Some of them are gonna get canceled, and the Cyborg one,
Honestly,
I feel, is not gonna see the light of day.
honestly, I think it all depends on how they introduce them in Dawn of Justice. Because I'm not going to call it Batman Superman anymore. It's just Dawn of Justice, guys.
Yeah.
Like, let's just drop the Batman versus Superman crap. You're going to see almost everybody in this movie except Green Lantern. And we don't know if he's just going to be like at the end or if Green Lantern's going to be on the Justice League movies only. But yeah, you're going to see everybody in this Dawn of Justice movie because that's what it's supposed to be, the dawn of the Justice League.
Are they
So,
making Ryan Reynolds do Green Lantern again?
that's what I was going to get to.
I hope not.
Here's why I feel they're doing Green Lantern last and in 2020. Because if you remember the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie, they're going to try to give you enough time to forget all about that.
Yeah.
You're going to put that way out of your mind. We don't know if they're doing Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, Kyle Rayner. We don't know who they're doing. But there will be a Green Lantern movie. Yeah, vote for Jon Stewart indeed. And that's kind of actually a nice little segue into another little DC bit of news that me and Doomsday have to talk about.
Oh yeah, the one I announced. Like, what was it? I mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
This may be a spoiler because the comic just
Yeah.
came out. So
Just
if you
came out.
have not read the new Green Lantern,
Hold on. Yeah,
pause
plug in
this
this.
or
Hold
mute
on, hold
it.
on. Yeah, I'm going to give you a couple time. I'm going to give you about
Okay.
5 or 6 seconds.
Okay. You're doing good with that sound effect thing, Bubba. Okay. Okay, for those who read it, here you go. Jon Stewart is now a Sapphire.
All right, if you do not know what that means, Jon Stewart is now a Pink Lantern. Basically, for those who actually know about the Green Lantern Corps, there are the different emotions that come in the color spectrum. And the Star Sapphire is pink. Yeah, he's a Pink Lantern, but he's also the Lantern of love. But you only have to have great love in your heart and the great loss of love, and kind of have to die. Well, they're not really. And be a woman. It used to be a woman, but now Jon Stewart, the badass Green Lantern that we knew from Justice League Unlimited, and the badass only black Green Lantern that like kind of had
In existence.
Yeah, in existence, is now a Star Sapphire. Because apparently, like, all the Lanterns have been just trading rings like willy-nilly. They just be like, okay, I'll put this on for a little bit.
And if you remember in the transformation picture that I posted, he has 2 rings. He still
He does.
has The only complaint I have, and they heard
Here
it,
it is. Here it is.
he's fully clothed.
Ah,
Everyone else is running around with the deep V cleavage, thigh-high hooker boots. Well, they changed it now. It's like a bodysuit. There
yes,
is no
bodysuit.
thigh-highs, but they still got the deep V that you can almost see their belly button. And if they sneeze too hard, you're gonna see a clip pop out. Why? Thank you. Why is it that he is fully? He looks cool. His suit almost reminds me of how Superman looked when he wore the all-black suit.
Yeah, yeah. When he
It
was
almost looks
owned by
like that,
Lex Luthor.
except this black and pink. It looks really cool and has the
It's
big
gangster.
silver star.
Big
But they couldn't do anything like a hole to show his abs, or a pec hole,
No,
uh,
you
or
go ahead and say
or
it. Go ahead and say it.
or a dick window
Hashtag.
like Power Girl.
Hashtag.
Like I was sitting there like, why he couldn't get a dick window? Like have a hole like Power Girl, like a little bit of shaft, not the whole thing, like half shaft.
half.
Shaft. Shaft.
Yes, I
What's
want
my
a
name?
dick window. That's what I demand, and it better glow too, a glowing dick
Oh,
window.
boy. Come on. Come
I
on.
I demand a
Okay.
cosplay of this.
Upset about that. A dick window?
If they ever did that dick window in there, you know what Marvel would do, what happened with DC or whatever for their comic books of Green Lantern?
Yes,
All day.
like,
Women
I mean,
all day.
in a sense,
Be the new
like,
50
you
Shades of
know,
Grey.
I
like,
demand
fan
dick
service for
windows,
women, like, that,
or at least a peck. Like
Yeah, I would say,
they could have
yeah,
put a hole to show his abs.
I would say
yeah, why
should
not?
have been either in some shorts and a short sleeve shirt, or like to something form fitting to match the rest of the Star Sapphires. I get where the controversies, well, not even controversies, just gripes are coming in with it
Yeah.
because it still shows the level of inequality of male superheroes to female superheroes. It took us how many years to get Batgirl in some sensible boots?
Years. Or a cape that actually can detach, because there were
Yeah,
moments the first thing to
exactly.
grab is the
Yeah,
damn cape.
exactly. So yeah, it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. Yeah, that's one thing I say. You guys always hit us up with the comments and let us know how you feel about that. We'll be trying to chat in there with you. Hopefully, I'm in here. I'm gonna refresh real quick, see if anybody said something about it yet, or anybody said anything yet. I don't
No.
even know how many. Oh wait, it's loaded. It's loaded. It's loaded. It's loaded. I'm trying to interact with y'all. That's why I'm doing this.
As long
I
as
just I just wrote hashtag dick window in the group.
Hashtag it.
that's what
Oh snap! Hold on, wait. Shout outs to my girl, the Grim Phreaker. She is going to be probably hitting up the G Dub. Well, one of my writers came in with that, the G Dub. This probably like next couple shows or whatever, depending on whenever she gets some time to come kick it with me. So big ups, shameless plug. Check her YouTube channel out, the Grim Phreaker.
Who's that bum?
Well, she's just like one of like the connects I just made or whatever. She's really cool. She's also an online zombie gamer. So she just actually had a post put out, I think yesterday. So just check her page for that. I'll probably post the links or whatever in the what's called a description as well below when I get a chance to kind of go ahead and do my thing. So shameless plug out the way. Let's go ahead and jump back into it. And next we got to talk about Marvel again. And you guys, you know Marvel has had a big Japanese influence for quite some time, honestly. And it's finally happening to where the comic book world is crossing over with the manga world. So would you want to go over this, DJ Horace? Because I think this would be the only comic book related thing that you good up on.
Might as well. Recently Marvel announced that they're gonna do a crossover with a very popular manga right now. Well, I will say manga and anime because there's still a lot of buzz about the season 2.
It better be a season 2.
Attack
has
on Titan. Well, known in America it's called Attack on Titan. In Japan it's called Shingeki no Kyojin.
I
Which
call it
means
Bees in
Attack
the
on
Jaeger.
Titan in Japanese. Stop trying to be a weeb.
I mean, it's
Call
all
it Bees in the Jaeger.
It's all about translation. But I tell people that this was gonna happen eventually because I blame mostly because of Disney's interaction and of course buyout with Shonen Jump. So we knew eventually
Yeah.
some level of crossovers or a mixed match between Marvel and Shonen Jump or anything manga related. So they finally did this, and when is the release date for it again? The 17th?
Yeah,
The
17th of November in Japan.
Yeah,
And
in Japan.
in Japan.
Yeah. And then it's going to be translated and released out to us because they're fucking amazing. That's why. But come on, think about the possibility. Like people, they've already released shots or whatever, and Spidey is taking on Titans, Spider-Man, and Aaron in 3D gear with Mikasa just wow.
That image alone looks amazing.
Exactly.
It is the best person they could have matched up to that because, they use this thing called 3D gear, which basically uses cords that shoot from their belt to basically maneuver around these really tall, 10-meter to 50-meter tall giants called Titans. And the simple idea that Spider-Man has webs, which is the same thing as those mechanisms, it's going to be crazy. But what I really want to see is how Captain America is going to fare.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Captain, if you look at the if you look at what the shot that they gave you, it was you saw Hawkeye, you saw Black Widow, you saw Spidey swinging around, Captain America was of course down there chilling out, screaming like, "Hey!" But I want to see the interaction between Captain America and Levi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
I want to see that.
Definitely.
I
hope it gets animated too. I hope
if it gets animated, boy.
That's going to be amazing if they manage to do that.
Yeah, all right.
But then it will take longer. It's already taken a while to do the comic to get everything to fit properly, but to have it mix to make it animated, that's going to be a mess. So I think we could just stick with the comic. Because you got to think about it. You don't want it that they make this and this thing flops. So you want to start off small by doing the comic, see if it sells, and if it's successful, maybe they can animate it.
Maybe,
but they gotta look at that revenue first.
Yeah, we're just speculating at this point. We're just speculating,
Yeah, we're just talking, people. We're just talking. That's what we're here for. We're here to talk.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Is that all the comic news we got? Let me check the links. Check the links.
Some of these links don't work.
Man, it ain't my fault. I just put up the links we had. Actually,
like one of them's actually deleted, so I'm like, ooh.
All
right. Well, since we're talking about the manga world, so you guys probably know what I'm going to go into next. After the 15 long, illustrious years, Naruto is over. Naruto is done.
Thank the Lord.
This was the first.
Wait, there's more.
To beat the dead horse, they are already announcing the spinoff in 2015 of Naruto X Shippuden. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's basically Naruto Shippuden. That's it. But it's going to be dealing with Naruto's kids. Yeah, it's not going to really make much of a difference. It's going to be dealing with Naruto's kids and everybody's kids, kind of how they, if you read the last manga, you know that everybody got together,
and everybody had kids.
Everybody had babies. Shikamaru got Tonari.
I have two good news related.
Yeah. Okay.
The two good news relating to this part 3 is that what some of us are calling it is one, the original author of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto, is not writing this. So all the bull crap that we got the last 100 chapters that I
wait. Does that mean that Sakura can be useful?
Possibly.
Does that mean there'll be no fillers?
No.
It was Naruto. It's always no talk.
I'm sure the animation is going to show some fillers if they ever gets animated, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Part 3 will not have Kishimoto writing it. He might do the artwork, but that's about it. And the second part is it's not going to be a long-running series. They already announced it's going to be a very short one.
They said that
until they start making bank.
Exactly, because people forget. When Bleach came out, it was originally supposed to have been only 28 issues. Till Viz started beating that nigga with a whip, saying, "Your name is Toby. Make me more money. Make me more money." And now we got
Now we got Squad Zero.
Yeah, if I can remember, he actually was sick for a little bit. And they still made him make more because it was originally supposed to be 28 and that was it. But
Oh, my
nope,
bad. No.
they kept going. Then they did the damn live action rock
Oh Lord.
opera,
Oh
the
Lord.
plays. They just
I
completely
love.
whored this poor, desolate hooker out.
Until the anime couldn't go no more.
Yes. That's
Hey,
pretty much what they're doing to Naruto. So we could say with this version of Naruto, this is going to be the anime equivalent of Rugrats all grown up.
Oh God, we are not supposed to speak of that show. We've talked
That's
about
that's pretty much what it
talked
is.
about this
This
damn
is
thing.
the all grown up that we are seeing Bolt and Salad, or pretty much Angelica and Tommy Pickles with oodles and noodles adding, and that's pretty much what this is gonna be. You can make that
Yo,
face all you want. You know I'm telling the truth.
yo,
well,
I'm
at
telling
least
the
yo.
truth.
it's not Oda, the guy who wrote One Piece, because he announced that he's doing another 10 years of that.
Oh yeah, he's dedicated. He's in for the long haul.
I
He's
thought
I
that
want to die
ended.
with this manga. I want to die with this manga.
It's over 700 chapters already, and this guy says, I'm going to do
I got this for another 10 years, y'all. I got this. I
And
got
the,
this.
the worst
Do
part
they
is,
get pension
like,
for this?
the whole year,
Barely.
last year, he was in the hospital twice.
Probably writing in the hospital.
All right, he was in a hospital twice, so we spent like a whole month of no releases from One Piece, and this guy's talking about I'm gonna do another 10 years. I'm like, are you even gonna be alive for another 10 years?
My legacy will live
He's gonna
on.
be on his deathbed, still making the manga. Like I need to write what Luffy's eating. Ugh.
I'm gonna write some more fields with some flashbacks that probably make you cry.
Uh-huh. More Usopp stories.
Flashbacks
Redemption.
are long as hell.
Flashback will be
They're
3
gonna put
chapters.
they're gonna put the author's funeral in the manga and just still keep going. Like
That's
he's gonna be
horrible.
doing it beyond the grave.
Yep.
What what I think is cool is that Oda and Kishimoto, they're kind of cool friends. So
Mhm.
like if you really look at the update, the last
They
chapter,
gave each other props.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were doing mixed match like symbolism between their
Yep.
characters. I thought that was really cool.
I know it's just a lot of whatever going on with that. And I'm trying to think of any other like anime. Well, I know we got an update or so for the Digimon anime last time I heard
Yeah, I
about it.
posted that, and there's supposed to be, I think, a
Yeah.
game coming out.
Yeah, I can't wait for this because it goes back to the original DigiDestined. And come on, y'all know y'all didn't like the other people.
I stopped that four and I
Pretty
didn't.
I, when they started turning into Digimon, I still watched it, but I watched it begrudgingly.
Whoa! Season 4 was great, man.
It was, but I'm like, dude, come on, like we're doing so much.
Had like the most impactful story I've ever watched on Digimon. I was actually worried they might die. I was like, wow.
They could have because they were the Digimon.
Exactly, their lives were in danger. I was like, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, beast mode, what?
The beast mode, like the beast mode. Jesus. They got the title for beast mode. It did. It did.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's about it for the anime news that I can think of at this moment. We'll probably put some-
Side note, I almost forgot till I saw someone mention in the group the Aaliyah biopic that Lifetime is doing came out tonight.
Yeah, we got one of our.
So
We had a sacrificial lamb
so
watch it
far,
for us.
it is terrible.
Yeah, we had a sacrificial lamb watch it for us. So yeah, guys, don't.
Yeah, and if you can remember, the same girl who Alexandra Shipp, the same one who was in the equally horrible Drumline
I watched
that VH1 did. She is playing Aaliyah. Now which would sound cool till you learn that Aaliyah's family has nothing to do with this. They wanted nothing to do with it. They didn't approve any of the music, so you're gonna watch a bio movie about the late great Aaliyah Houghton, but you're not hearing any of her music.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're going to be singing. That's the thing, though. I don't know what they're going to be singing.
They have a clip. It's a 2-minute clip from the movie, and it's her singing that song Marvin Gaye does. She's singing a Marvin Gaye song. The song "Give It Up."
Oh yeah.
Go out to party. That one. but she sounds so
Did they
depressed.
even get the rights to that?
That's what I'm about to get to. I do not know if Marvin Gaye's family approved that because remember, they were in the middle of a lawsuit with Alan Thicke for
Hmm.
lines for using that song without permission. So I'm wondering, are they going to go back to the courthouse to sue these motherfuckers for using the same damn song that they just sued someone for?
Exactly. They don't listen. The people don't learn. People don't listen. People don't
No,
learn.
the worst part, they have pictures of course, no one's approving this, but they have tried. They have an actress playing Missy Elliott.
Oh yeah, the Missy Elliott and the Timberland
She
actors and actor.
looks.
Nothing like them.
I just saw Missy.
Mm-mm.
Missy.
Timberland and Missy look nothing like their counterparts.
She looks like a very thin Samoan. Like she's so skinny.
She said
Remember,
Timberland.
remember, Missy Elliott was always a big girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
until recently, Missy Elliott was a
She's
big girl.
she's
And that
still
was
a
her
big
claim to fame.
she's still a big girl. This girl looks like she has to be at least 112 pounds. And
Sweat, wet.
wearing the Adidas tracksuit just like Missy did, and a baseball cap.
It's all right,
Looks
y'all. It's all
nothing
right,
like her.
Lifetime.
oh,
It's
get
gonna
your
be all right, Lifetime.
get your freak on. Oh,
I know. I'm sitting there like,
get
I
your freak.
want to love you because you did
Don't want to love
that
you.
because you did that equally crappy but in a good form of crappy Saved by the Bell movie. But god
Oh,
damn it, you're breaking my heart.
yeah.
Can we can
I'll go back in my
Is
heart.
it wrong? I kind of miss how Lifetime used to be back in the day, like in the late 80s, early 90s, when it was
Mhm.
all about women getting their asses beat, and then
Yeah, rape movies
yeah,
and book adaptations.
I kind of miss the half-ass acting, abuse, rape movies.
It was just
We will
sci-fi
never,
for women.
we will
That's what Lifetime
never,
was.
yes, and I'm about to mention the Sharknado of Lifetime. You remember that movie Bed of Fire with
Oh my
with
God.
with Suzanne Summers setting her
Yes.
husband on
Yes.
fire while she's in the bed? That to me is the Sharknado of Lifetime movies. We will never get anything like that. We will never get abuse, which is nothing to laugh at.
It isn't,
But the way they
sorry.
do their abuse is hilarious. It's like, remember those fights? I'm showing my age. Cliff ain't gonna get this, but remember how the fight scenes in the show Dynasty used to be? Just all sorts of bitch
Oh
and fight and
yes.
just dramatic hair flips, like you bitch.
Oh, oh. Oh,
That's
and
how that's how they
his
did the
face.
domestic violence, and you're sitting there like, this is horrible but hilarious,
Yeah.
and
So
you're
you
sitting
see
there like,
those
slap it
face?
again, do it again.
DJ Horse is just like sitting there like, yeah, keep talking, y'all. Keep talking.
I'm like,
Keep talking.
He is so in the dark.
this is the greatest episode ever. Those sound effects, perfect. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying to myself right now. Like we should have sound effects for everything.
Yeah.
All right, so moving along. Speaking of horrible black enterprising movies, and black enterprising shows, 106 & Park is over. I'm just gonna bring it out like that. Because,
Thank goodness.
well, yeah, I'll be honest with you. As being the person when 106 & Park started, like the first episode, I watched it.
AJ Free.
Yeah, AJ Free and everything, man. Like it's
His
just
hair
like,
confused the hell out of me, but I liked it.
yeah. So because AJ had like the low cut fade with the dreads going
No,
in the back.
remember, he had the dreads and then had actual cornrows on the side.
Yeah,
So
that was
the
so
sides
weird.
were not, but I liked it. I
I don't
actually
know.
was
Weird.
tempted to get it, but I was like,
Please don't.
eh.
Please don't.
No, I meant when I had dreads, I actually was
okay.
tempted to do
Okay.
what AJ
Even when I had dreads, I wasn't going to do that. I was like, no, it's too much work.
You don't know my life.
whatever. I do what I want.
It was original.
Yeah, it was. But as I said, 106 & Park gave us a venue as our generations of black music listeners to express ourselves, and we got to go on there and see our favorite celebrities, and it was our TRL. Yeah, I just dated myself by knowing what the hell TRL
don't
was.
even exist no more.
And so TRL gave up the ghost a while ago. They tried after Carson left. Yeah, they tried after Carson left, but it just couldn't catch Yeah, and 106 Park has just been dragging along, dragging along. They even brought back Mr. 106 Park, Bow Wow, to try to see, oh, will that spark it back up? I
Nope.
just, no, they did. They made it worse. Like, they had like 5 hosts on 106 Park at one time. It was like Bow
Yeah.
Wow and like
5
4 other
hosts,
people.
and then over time they pretty much stopped showing music videos. Like,
Yeah, that was the thing about it. It was supposed to be a music, like just as TRL started doing. They'll show you like 2 minutes of the video. All right, back to us talking about all this stuff
there
that's
were
really
moments it wasn't even 2 minutes. It was literally like 20 seconds of the video.
happening.
Like, one thing, let's be real. I grew up when MTV was
Play
born.
music.
I
I
we no
was
I
gonna say
no
that.
I
I
grew up
was
when
just about to
MTV
say
was
Yeah,
created.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
You were there for.
I remember Downtown Julie Brown and all of them, and
Oh,
Kurt Loder, and
yes.
then years later TRL, which people forget. TRL is pretty much the father of social media, because when September 11th happened, there were no way to express ourselves or talk about it.
Nope.
People were calling on TRL, including celebrities and politicians were calling MTV, giving people updates on what to do. I remember that episode. I think they still have it on YouTube, of you hearing fucking Gwen Stefani bursting into tears all over the
Yeah.
phone.
And I said because
And,
TRL was in the middle of all of that, because I said they're in
mhm.
Times Square,
Yeah,
and I
Times
said
Square.
106 Park was able to kind of do whatever it's to with it, because they were like still in New York. But like it was the birth of like everyone being able to instantaneously connect with each other, and
But the
like
one
so,
thing you gotta remember, it wasn't until years later BET did it. Because let's be real, BET ripped off TRL, and they pretty much aimed it more when it came to hip
urban.
hop. So it wasn't black music, because rock music is black music. They focused more when it came to mainstream hip
Yeah,
hop
hip
and
hop. That was
R&B.
it.
So I didn't really watch TRL, except there was certain things, but I was watching TRL because it had stuff I liked and gave a shit about. While 106, there was nothing I identified with until they had like the occasional celebrity, like when they had Tom Cruise on there. I was
Oh
like, they're
yeah.
never, yeah, I was sitting there like, they're never gonna get anyone that big on that show again,
Yeah.
especially that's not black.
Yeah, but like I said, it gave a platform for a lot of people, like I said, jumping off in the music industry, and as I said, it had a lot of great memories. And as I
I
think
used
back
to watch
on
it
it,
for Freestyle Friday, the
oh yeah,
rap
Freestyle
battle.
Friday was great. It gave it, as I said, their platform too. But like I said, for just thinking back on it, it gives you a good little warm feeling that, like I said, we were a part of that at least for a little bit. And I want to say hats off to you, the original guys of 106 Apart for giving us a show that we could actually connect to. So, yeah, kudos. But it will be going digital, just as WWE took main event and what was the other one? NXT digital. That means
NXT.
nobody wanted to watch it.
Well,
So,
some
yeah,
people did, just not enough people were
just
watching
not
it.
enough. Yeah, that's just not enough.
Alright.
We're not
So they
bashing
put
it,
it
but
on
we saying it
WWE.
wasn't good.
So they put it on WWE
WWE
Network.
Network. Yeah, it used to be on the YouTube. That's another story.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about wrestling one day, sometime on the Geekly. But what else is next? Oh, any more music stuff? Let's go. Oh, yeah, let's just head out to DJ Horace on his music. This is his part, guys. This is where he shines. This is where he just brings it in, brings it home.
He kind of
DJ
sort of
Horace,
shines.
Alright.
give us the music. Give us the music report.
We got a few updates this week. Seeing some pretty good names. Starting off with Foo Fighters. They released Sonic Highways on the 10th. Queen released their Queen Forever album also on the 10th. I don't know what that's about. I need to look into that because there's no Mercury, so I don't know.
Adam Lambert's been the lead singer for Queen. They
I
announced that like a year ago.
Yeah, I figured that was the case because it says that it's Adam that's really featuring on this one. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna check this
I
out.
didn't know that.
Sounds
I didn't
like
know that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston Live, her greatest performances album also dropped on the 10th. So for all those people who like to enjoy the classics, you got Whitney Houston back on the day. Then you got Big Crit's Cadillactica, which dropped on 11th. I need to go pick that up. I need to stop wasting time. And see how that plays. I think that's his like official album there. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Cause
that's his actual album. I need to get that. I need to get that in my life.
yes, so this is his very first debut album, with the exception of his 4 mixtapes. So I need to go check that out.
Or mixtapes.
Yes, mixtapes are so delicious and so unsupervised. Anyways, then you have Nick Jonas releasing his name, Nick Jonas. If that's not ego stroking, I don't know what is.
No, but you got to think about it. For most people's like freshman album is always self-titled, especially if you're. Because I'm gonna call it as it is. He's no longer pop. He's no longer alternative. He's R&B. Nick Jonas is R&B. He done got around black folks and hung out with Jodeci, and now he R&B.
Well, it's not even that. It's the fact he's trying to distance himself from, that bullshit
From his
purity
younger
ring
years.
Disney crap. That love, but what was the song? Love Bug or something like that. He's trying to distance himself from that.
He's trying to distance himself from the Jonas Brothers
Yeah.
all together. Like
Or
they all
so
are like kind of
I
going down.
actually like what Nick is doing. Like like it's almost like he's trying to be this generation's Marky Mark. Like if you've seen the picture, no, if you've seen the picture, he has a picture of him in his drawers grabbing his dick,
No. It starts off. It's a normal photo shoot.
Face. He
It's
has
a
like the
normal photo
perfect
shoot.
face.
It's that R&B. It's that '90s R&B photo shoot. He starts off in clothes and in a hat, and he slowly morphs out of the shirt and out of the pants, just in his underwear with a hat on, as she said, grabbing his genitals.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, if I remember, that was for a magazine. I actually saw the pictures. That was for a magazine. The official album cover isn't like finished, but yeah, he actually admit he's no longer afraid of sex, because when they were
He
doing
had the purity ring.
yeah,
He had the
and
purity
when they did that, they were pretty much forced into that by the record label and everything else. So he's becoming more educated on the ideas that it's nothing terrifying and horrifying. He just feels that you should be responsible. So I'm like, that's good. Because people need to stop treating sex like it's this nightmare experience. I'm like, it's only a nightmare when you make it that.
It is in the 50s, guys.
Yeah, and especially when you look at the photos that he's been taking, he has what I call fuck me face.
Oh God, really?
The smoldering eyes, the pouty. He just has it's that look that someone gives their partner when they're about to put it on them.
The rainbow is showing. The lady boner is showing right now.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the face he makes.
Right.
Right.
No, you mean to tell me none of you ever done that face? The face you know you're about to put it on somebody that night. You never had. That's the face he's making.
Detail that you're describing this as.
Do you forget that I talk about this on my channel? I talk about sex.
This is true, but it's not true. Not like
so this has nothing to do with fandom, because I can't stand the Jonas Brothers. That's not my thing. I didn't even care about this dude till I learned more about his stuff.
Those Hanes boxes, you want it.
What?
She wants the Joe. It's not even the Joe.
Boy, approved by Michael Jordan. I gotta take a peek at least.
Hello.
No.
All right, so with that, basically, any more music news and stuff that we got out there, DJ Horace?
Actually, just one more. You can stop the sound effects before I hurt you. Okay, there's actually one more that I would like to promote. Willow Smith released an EP called 8. There's 8
yes.
3 tracks on it. I suggest people to go look that out, because I was looking through some of her songs through SoundCloud, and they were saying how she was getting inspiration from Erykah Badu. And
I can tell, I can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear.
And old Sade. You can.
Oh yeah, that's what. Really, it was another feel.
So this is not the Willow Smith that we know from Whip My Hair Back. So this is a complete, much more mature, much more slow paced, much more.
And she's only like 12 or 13, man.
No, she's like about 14, 13, if I can. And the fact she's writing this herself, she's controlling the production.
That's what I miss when actual singers used to write their songs, like.
And had a hand in the creation.
Yeah. Like,
not
that's one thing
the lyrics from a ghostwriter. Like, I do this. No. And there's one track of her and Jaden performing, and it's really good.
Yeah,
I've only listened to
I got mad props for Jaden because he did that cameo with Childish Gambino on Late Nights in Kauai. Yeah, he like everybody's always like, oh, his tweets are stupid, but like he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. As I said, he's like, but he can talk. He can talk deep when he wants to.
Jaden.
Yeah, he goes there.
And the fact that he did a short video doing this amazing verse with no damn pants on.
That was the most.
You back to this no pants thing with you today.
His clothing outfit. I need his dad to please just.
Well, again, that's it. They're letting them choose their own path. That's it. They've already said that. They're not going to force them.
I understand.
They have parenting rules, but they do know that. I think their parenting rules are there. They're like the actual guidelines are there. But when it does become to their public personas, they can portray that however they want to. But they do have to realize that there are consequences and things of that nature of how they depict themselves, and that's the main thing that they want to get across to them. And I said they're not doing anything stupid.
I don't care.
No, like I said, this like they don't do anything super stupid. Like yeah, he dressed up as like the as Batman.
That was genius.
That was dope. That was dope, and he does dope shit.
You gotta admit that suit looked awesome. It was this white PVC Batman suit.
It was the DLC Batman suit at that. The fucking Arctic Batman suit.
I couldn't even get mad. I was like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy.
I just hope that what he did with the video for Fast becomes almost a trend of rappers start doing these little almost mini movies, making a point without being all exaggerated.
Yeah.
And no pants. Childish Gambino, do a pantsless freestyle. Do it.
All right, so we're going to finish it off with gaming news, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up with the hashtags of the night and some shameless plugs, okay? So I know as of right now, if you guys can see me looking off in the distance, that's because my boy Static over here is playing Bayonetta 2. He's already beaten it and everything, and he's like just going through on hard mode. But this game is beast. Like I really enjoy it. I really enjoy watching it because I probably suck at playing it. But but yeah, that has dropped in our laps. I know AC Unity. The boys are back in town.
Unity and Rogue drop on the
It ain't getting no love.
But you got to think about all that else has dropped this same week. Unfortunately, I have to mention the Halo Master Chief Collection has dropped. If you know me, you know my sheer hatred.
Please, you are here. You are taking an elevator to the ground floor, all right? You are taking an elevator to the ground floor.
The fact they made it for the next-gen consoles, and it's all the games.
They gave you the same 4 games over again, and it's for the next-gen console.
Okay, first of all, you're getting 4 games that for the people who haven't played it yet, they get a chance to catch up to Halo 5. Which is coming out.
So we're binging. We're doing a marathon now. We're doing a binge marathon of Halo.
Why not? Because it's not like Destiny's keeping you busy. You
have a valid point, sir. You have a valid point.
Thank you. All right, so you get to
on that one.
To Halo 5, which is I think they announced it's coming out next year. I don't think so. I think they're gonna push it back to at least.
Yeah, it's gonna get pushed.
Of course, it's gonna get pushed. Like they show gameplay footage, and it looks all the same. But yeah, it's gonna get pushed back.
Plus, they're doing it in order fluid. Yeah, they released the show first before doing the game. So Nightfall has not even been released yet. We don't even have a date for it. So as far as I'm concerned, we'll most likely get Halo 5 Guardians 2016. So this is that. Then you got the simple idea that they're giving us Halo 1 and 2 remastered, meaning it looks shiny. We're talking about taking your old car, giving you a new one, and then on top of that, it has good gas mileage. Now, Bobo, shut up. Shut up.
What? Yep. I'm DJ Horace in this segment right now. Keep going.
Your pins on your hat is...
Oh yeah, how he looks to the side the whole time.
Just. Oh, that's probably because according to gaming news, Advanced Warfare Call of Duty came out last week, so I've been playing.
Oh yeah. We can only see like half your face, DJ Horace. Like,
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm getting comfortable while I play games.
I see that.
That's what happens.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare came out, and I said it's beast. Like, it's good. It's an actual Call of Duty game that people are saying It's better than Call of Duty.
They
Okay.
said that about the last one, and it was hot ass.
Well, no,
No.
this one is actually good. Like everyone that I've heard is giving great reviews on it.
I have played every Call of Duty with the multiplayer experience since Modern Warfare, and I will say Ghost has been the worst one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ghost was terrible.
Ghost was such utter garbage that I can literally take the case and wipe my ass with it, and it'll do a great
Oh.
job. All right, Infinity Ward, yes, it was terrible. I am sorry you lost your veterans to do Titanfall. I apologize, but that's not an excuse for making a really terrible game. I don't want to hear that.
What I'm wondering is who is Sledgehammer Games? Maybe it's me. I don't remember that name at all. They're the ones doing the new one.
They helped Infinity Ward do Modern Warfare 3 during the whole case between Infinity Ward's veteran staff that was
And
doing
Respawn.
yeah, that was transferring to EA at the time. So because they lost all those staff members, Sledgehammer Games basically gave them a hand. So ever since Modern Warfare 3, they've been trying to do Advanced Warfare. So this is why we got that. Now the thing is, there's always a cycle for Activision's Call of Duty games. You have Treyarch and you have Infinity Ward. We're expecting a Treyarch game this year because Infinity Ward did Ghost last year.
Yep.
And Treyarch did Black 4, so we were expecting Treyarch to do this one. But I saw some article recently that said that they might be having Treyarch push I think a 2-year span between their Call of Duty games now. So I don't know how.
I just think it's so strange that one game has all these multiple developers and companies doing it. Because I remember when it was, just Infinity Ward. Actually, when it was Activision doing it, and then Infinity Ward. Then when they split, and the other side that created the games became Respawn Entertainment. Then you got I remember when games had one company. And that's like example with Team Ninja, they were the ones who were doing all the Ninja Gaiden games and everything else. Epic Games was Gears of War and all there. So hearing multiple people pretty much playing tag on who's doing one franchise is hilarious and almost nerve-wracking to me because it's like, who do we trust? Because
game developing is getting like comic book writing. Like that's the sad part about game developing is getting like comic book writing because you have like so many writers who touch the same character and the variants and the nuances between them are so drastically different. And that's the same how it's getting with these games. Like they're so drastically different from developer to developer or from team to team. So
you have these really huge third-party publishers, these corporations that's really taking over the gaming industry with the way they use, the microtransactions, the DLCs, and because they're getting so much.
And especially because it's EA, they pretty much are like this. They want all.
The more power these publishers, the more they need to have these game developers do all the work. So when you look at all the third-party publishers, they've already had people do these things. Like if you look at the Need for Speed series between Black Box and Criterion. Criterion was very famous for the Burnout series. They've only done Burnout. Okay, now they've done 2 Need for Speed already. What's going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, we had
when it comes to those racing games, I actually enjoyed the game Split Second. If you remember, I actually like Split Second.
Yeah, we got a chance.
It was really cool because the fact Disney did it, and it was pretty much like, and if I can remember, they did it, and what's that dude's name? The one who's been producing the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Jerry Bruckheimer. Jerry Bruckheimer had a hand in the game. So it was like, it starts off as a regular racing game, then literally in a split second
turns to a Disney movie?
No.
No.
If you're at an airport, in a split second, the ground caved in and there's like a hidden level and planes are crashing.
Michael Bay movie.
Ridiculous.
What? A Michael Bay movie in a video game?
Yo, I'm serious. I was playing the game and then I pushed a button. And then with a button, they threw a plane at me. They threw a plane.
And then till the end of the race, the level permanently looked like that till the end of the race.
To the end of the race, I'm just
Total
like,
destruction.
okay, what happened? And then I just see a plane coming. I'm like, that's not really. You're not really doing
That's
it.
happening. That's happening.
You're
Right
not
now.
really doing
That's
this.
happening.
And if you don't move quick enough, you will get hit by the plane.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It was
All
insane.
right. So yeah. So with this, so as I said, we're gonna kind of wrap it up. I'm gonna go into. Oh, I'm almost gonna give our honorable mentions for things that we kind of almost didn't able to get to. First off, moment of silence for our boy, our friend, our pal from our childhood, Zabumafu. He died this week. Zabumafu did die. It's been a big thing, and honestly, guys, he's a lemur. They died. He lived his.
Yeah, he was 20 years old.
Yeah, he's 20 years old. Yeah, yeah, he was 20 years old. So yeah, but he,
As he
like,
says,
it's
he
just.
looks away from the screen.
But he was old. He was old for a lemur. That's kind of old.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a lot of things going on or whatever with that. It's just people kind of grieving. Also, Bill Cosby made a mess up. His PR made a mess up. They made a Bill Cosby generator.
The meme generator.
Yeah, if you did not get the mess with it before it was taken down.
Okay,
Please.
let's do the story. Sadly, that you can't do it anymore, or you can do it, but they're doing admin approval on the memes.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby posted on Twitter. He made a meme generator and sent people a link telling people to make a meme out of Bill Cosby. And they had select pictures. And the first thing everyone did was they brought up all the rape allegations. And if you've known about Bill Cosby, everyone has learned that he is a total womanizer and everything else. I remember hearing this when I was a kid, but he was paying these people or scaring these people before they get to court. And now it's coming back to bite him in the ass, and there's tons of memes that were made about it, and it backed out so badly.
Yeah, it just backfired horribly. And the last thing I said we're going to be mentioning, last thing we're going to mention as well, as I said, there was this electric bike that DJ Horror showed me. There's an article about electric bike beating a Porsche. All these links are so at the bottom. Yeah. All these links will be at the bottom of the description section, and so you guys check out all the articles we've been talking about. I also post, as I said, Grim Phreaker in there. As I said, shout out to her for again tuning in. As well, right now, you guys got any shameless plugs, things you guys want to get out before we end off the show tonight?
Sorry. Well, I'm gonna be doing a product review soon for GeekXXX, which all you gotta do is just go on Yahoo search. Not Yahoo. YouTube search.
Yahoo.
Yeah,
That's
YouTube search and type in GeekXXX, and it's all one word. And you'll see all the stuff on my channel, which is a little bit of everything, but everything that I do deals with either sex ed, geeky theme porn reviews, and product reviews and unboxings, which can be a little bit of everything. And I was going to do a product review on one of the items I got for my birthday Sunday, which is a little unconventional, but yeah, I got some random kinky stuff for my birthday. Yeah, if you saw the picture, I got a glass dildo and some random stuff for my birthday.
Yeah, so it goes down over at her house, you guys. But yeah, again, like and subscribe, GeekXXX. DJ Horace, tell them what's up with you. You got anything down the pipeline?
Yes. Unfortunately, the show is gonna be put on the back burner because I got tests. I got tests, boy. I got school tests. They're very frustrating, and I gotta do them. Don't laugh. It's very serious. But the blog is not gonna take any heat. So we've been posting a lot of lots of album reviews and updates in terms of music. So guys, go check that out. The link is gonna be wiseguyjukebox.wordpress.com. I'm trying to get some extra writers and staff to help me out so we can spread out the genre, because I can only tackle so many of it. So we need more people to basically hoard in together this review. Oh my God.
Sorry. All right, so as I said, with that, you guys know where to find me. BobblesBlock.wordpress.com, BobblesBlock.podomatic.com, Facebook.com/BobblesBlock. Just type in BobblesBlock in Google. I haven't tried to Bing myself. I have, but yeah, just go ahead and. Yeah, man. But yeah, so just go ahead and hit us up or whatever, and of course. You can always find us here every Saturday night at 9 for Weekly Geekly. Weekly Geekly. Just keep saying that. You'll love it, live it, earn it.
I hate this name.
Shut
You
up.
know what? No one asked you.
No one did, which is why I'm not really saying anything.
Whatever. Whatever. So, wonderful people, I do want to thank you guys for joining in this week. Since we were gone for a week, you got a double show. You realize we've been here for like a freaking hour. So, thank you from me, your friendly neighborhood nerd, the Bobo, your girl Doomsday, and DJ Horace signing off once again. Once again.
Oh, we forgot. We have a hand logo now.
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
be something different. Let's show. That's for GI. For shout out to all our friends at Geekly for keeping up and watching out with us. All right. So, too.